Ladies and gentlemen, Suicide! Welcome to Pokemon. I'm your host, Lore Suicider. Oh my god. The hell is that? Something I can't catch. Got it. Hey, Andre. What's up? Hey, Leander. Hey, Grey Wolf. Hey, Dakota. So what's better? That? Or that? I think we all know that is better. Well, thank you very, very much, SJ. Much obliged and much appreciated, sir. Thank you. And I will put that towards the FF run. A Gatling laser, good lord. Hello, Maxis Corvin. Hello, Black Val. Hello, Maverick. Hello, Brenny, and hello, Durg. Next gym is Ice. Right. I was kind of setting up for that. Yes. Actually, need to go heal because I need to. Sorry for starting a little bit late, guys. First of all, I think I'm coming down with something, but second of all, I was manually setting up both of my YouTube channels to turn off personalized ads as well as most adverts on them. Now, I don't actually monetize my channels, so that is a change I'm surprised I even have to make. But I have just ensured that my YouTube channels will not show up under the recommendation list or under the, the internal policy thing or whatever. Which I suppose is fine. It's not like anybody is going to, find me just by searching YouTube, right? They've never self-promoted me of any in any substantial way. I don't think I've gotten a Gatling laser in FTL. Now that I think on it. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Okay. You're right, Dakota. So 7 years ago, excuse me. Well before YouTube decided to YouTube it up, I was self-promoted. And this goes to... Dang it. Actually, I don't have that. Good evening, Crazy Norse. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'll go do that right after this. Hi, Cloud of the Stars. Yeah, quick balls are awesome. We need more quick balls in our lives. Wait. One of these negatives is for the removal of the national dex, Pokety. And there are several other problems, but overall this is a pretty big net positive. Anyone want to be a Rhyhorn? Which will need to be a Rhydon in a minute. Or Rhydon or whatever. What in the world? I'll go to hell. So looking at that, I don't think Black Vial. Oh no, Black Vial is a person right now, aren't you? So I think Berenian is the. It doesn't have one yet, so I think Berenian gets it. The number 3 rule applies, but it also makes exceptions for people who already have, you know, a Pokemon. Yeah, Black Vial, you were the turtle. The giant turtle awesome thing. So yeah, I think it is Berenian here. Okay, hang on. So let's head over here. I should probably set up the trade. Is this where I want to go? I think it's here. Crazy Nurse already has one. So he doesn't qualify. Berenian's actually the second, because it's SJ and Berenian are the 2 who don't have one. Stealing it really quick. Oh gosh, what are we up to? So, speaking of which, there's apparently a feature which I haven't seen, and I am still not seeing, where you pull up the Pokedex and it'll tell you, hey, you know, here's where you can find some Pokemon that you don't currently have. Now, Gary and I did a couple of brief tests, but we haven't been able to figure out how this works. Because you notice I don't have anything recommended. Which is very strange, because I don't have all the Pokemon I could catch so far. Now, you say it shows if you're on a route. Well, no, it doesn't. But I'll show you what I mean in a moment here. Because I want to do something else first. Oh, I'm sure I have it unlocked. I am past where Gary is. I'm going to feel really stupid if it shows it. But last night... yeah, I guess that. It was 90-something. Oh my god. Anyways, last night I tested it in multiple routes, multiple towns. The new route I've just been to the first time, and the wild area, and it didn't show anywhere. Burning Eyes, Black Eyes, White Eyes, Red Eyes, Weird Eyes, Death Eyes, Awesome Eyes. Ooh, purple. I do like purple. But, no, we're gonna go with rainbow. I actually saw on someone else's... Oh, I can change my eyebrows color, too. There we go. Hoivik. Thank you very much, Tokyo Vampire. Now more than ever, I appreciate those Twitch subs, since... Well, let's just say we're getting closer and closer to the possibility of just straight up losing the YouTube side of things, so... So thank you very, very much, sir. Much obliged. And I've put that towards Yakuza Kiwami. I'm glad you're liking it so far, Bronian. Nah, screw it. We'll be weird. All my videos I have locally, Cloud of the Stars. Or at least most of them I have locally. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up the trading. Because those are the ones I saw in a random picture, which is what informed me you could change your eye color. I didn't even know you could change your eye color until I saw the video, and I was like, oh, cool. Stream a lot, Tesla. Like, the funny thing is, let's run down the possibilities. So, possibility number one. The YouTube stuff will still be there, but will be at the point of... Basically, the channel will completely stagnate because YouTube will never self-promote. So the only way anyone will ever find my stuff, if that's you, will be because of literal word of mouth. So that's possibility number one. Have a Gengar. Possibility number two is the same as possibility number one, but also comments are permanently disabled on the videos. Now, possibility number one is what we already have as of this very second in time. We're already at possibility number one. Possibility number two is if I flag my channel for kids, which will disable all comments across the entirety of the channels. Possibility number three is the YouTube channels get shut down entirely. One of these three things will happen, guaranteed. So... there's no good here. There's no good option here. The colder they get, the more energetic they are. They freeze their breath to make snowballs, using them as ammo for playful snowball fights. So, thank you, Cloud of the Stars. Did you have any others? I'm sorry, I actually didn't find out how many you have. Here, have an imp thing. Apparently you do. So there's the fish guy. I remember him. I don't know, Tesla. Because that's apparently the Galarian form. Which is stone. Okay. That would basically be option 2 at that point, SJ. Which is removing the channel comments. I gotta be honest, I've been severely tempted to just go ahead and flag both my channels for kids, which effectively will protect me from legal repercussions and fines, which is kind of the goal here. I don't make that much money, but will completely turn off YouTube comments, like all of them. Which, for obvious reasons, I am very hesitant to do. In the past, it often appeared on a dinner table. Okay, let's just... The meat of red-striped basculin is on the fatty side, and it's more popular with youth. No! Don't eat Pokemon! What is wrong with you people? Whoops. Alright, time to eat Leander. Hypothetically, like, okay, in reality land, I would be safe with the changes I have made right now, with all the internal adverts. Monetization off, personalized ads off, and regular ads off, except for the bare bones stuff. So I should be safe in reality land, but legality doesn't acknowledge reality. It doesn't give a crap about reality. It's one of the problems with legality land. I mean, if you actually want to sit back and think about it, YouTube content creators should not actually be liable at all for this. It's not YouTube I'm worried about, it's the FTC. Yes, actually, ads show up. So here's the way this works. There are effectively 3 layers to how a YouTube channel exists. Not counting the For Kids thing, that's new. So you monetize, which means you get a percentage of the ads shown and ads clicked on your channel. A very, very small percentage, but that's why you need millions of views in order to really make money off of adverts. Then you have monetization turned off, which means that you make no money off of the YouTube ads that show, but the ads are still there. In fact, they're exactly the same as they've always been. The only change between monetization and regular is you don't make money off of the ads that are being shown. Then there's the third layer, which is what I'm at right now, which is where you turn off personalized ads. Now, if you don't know what a personalized ad is, it's a Google ad. It's a Google ad. That's what they make their money off of. That's what Google did to make tons and tons of money for years and years and years. So, if you turn off personalized ads, they still run ads, but they're what we call generic ads, and they basically don't make as much money from those, and then neither do you, whether you are monetized or not. The new For Kids category is technically the same as the previous category when it comes to ads. That's why there's only 3 categories. Because the only thing from an ad revenue perspective is it doesn't show personalized ads. That's it. Once a year on a specific date and at a specific time, they gather out of nowhere and form up in a circle. Oh my god, they have a Stonehenge Pokemon. Whoop, that beat. Actually, hang on. We'll give you a Ponyta. You should totally level that Zubat and make sure it's happy, Berenian. Just saying. Yeah, Mawwiles apparently really suck to catch, which is just whatever. I'm guessing it's like Tyranitar, which is my version of Mawwile on Shield. And yeah, the FTC continues to be horrible. Sorry, I didn't get to finish my saying. So YouTube content creators shouldn't be liable at all, legally speaking here. They are, apparently, because the FTC's evil, but they shouldn't actually be liable whatsoever. If you don't understand why, I can explain in a moment. But first I want to say that Jongmo-o, God, how do you say that? Strikes its scales to communicate with others of its kind. Its scales are actually fur that's become as hard as metal. And how is Turtonator, like if you don't mind my asking, how is it hard to catch? So I can say thank you properly. I suppose I should. So the reason that content creators shouldn't be liable... Oh, I know, Leander. The reason content creators shouldn't be liable is because they haven't done anything wrong. Legally or otherwise. No, seriously. The actual legal violation, which YouTube not only has done, but is continuing to do, is that they are showing personalized ads which might be shown to kids. That's the legal violation right there. Drawing cookies from children browsing the internet. That's the legal violation. Now, I shouldn't even have to keep explaining it, because if you look at that, you understand why YouTube, actually Google, that's to say Alphabet, is liable, and we are not, because we're not running the ads, we're not collecting the cookie data, we don't see the cookie data, we have nothing to do with that. Eating sulfur in its volcanic habitat is what causes the explosive compounds to develop in its shell. Its droppings are also dangerously explosive. What haven't I given you yet? Here, have a female Combee. I agree, Crazy Norse. Oh, sure, hang on. You got it. Yeah, we'll give you this one. Actually, yes, you could, Andre. And from what I understand, there are certain much larger YouTube creators than me who are seriously considering a legal suit to prevent the FTC from putting through this. I can't remember his name. I was just looking this up this morning, but there is a gentleman who is actually currently pursuing a legal action against the FTC because of this. See, this is why I made a bunch of Ponytas, Cloud of the Stars. Yeah, that doesn't do anything, Tesla. I'm sorry to be cynical. No, the actual lawsuit, which is being pushed forward, that might do something. Change.org doesn't do anything. All that does is push eyes to something, which may or may not matter. Passimian live in groups of about 20, with each member performing an assigned role. Through cooperation, the group survives. So, not the FTC, in other words. Thank you very much, Cloud of the Stars, for all that. I'm going to go ahead and get a save in now that I got all those. Alright, now let's figure out how all these guys evolve, shall we? Okay, so we've got... let's see. So I think he doesn't evolve. Basculin. Pretty sure he doesn't evolve. I don't think Stonjourner, I don't know how to say that, evolves. I know Indeedee doesn't evolve. Jangmo-o, he does evolve. I know that. Darumaka evolves. Swirlix is part of the trade. Then we got Turtonator and Passimian. Yeah, Stonehenge doesn't evolve. Make your own joke here, they're all good. Oh god, yeah, it's already a level 50. Holy crap. Just kind of... I think... Hang on. Look at the list here. So I got that, I don't have a Mawile, but that's probably never happening. Yeah, Mawile is apparently in the same catch problem as Larvitar, which is the one I could get. I'll have to look that up at some point to get some Larvitars going. Oranguru? I do need him, but I don't know how to catch him yet. I'll have to look that up. Okay, so we've got... And of course it doesn't tell me. Okay, so yeah, as was mentioned, this is going to be Ice Stone, which actually we already have an Ice Stone guy there, so I'm going to need 2 Ice Stones. And he doesn't evolve, so we're good on him. Put him in the Pokespa. There we go. Put Stonehenge in the Pokespa. God. Still don't have that. Yeah, we still don't have Surf. I don't think we're ever getting Surf at this point. I think we should just give up on it. Passimian does not evolve. Ah. There he is. DDD. Should go like right there. Turtonator. Does not evolve. Also looks kind of mean. Look at that guy. What's his stats at? 485 stats. Not too shabby. I might need him for the next gym. Nah, I'll go ahead and gamble that my existings will be able to manage that. Hoogirl, she's just hanging out for a moment. No, I don't... So I actually already have Surf the move, Tesla. But I can't Surf, if you follow. Jeez. I was gonna say, I imagine Surf will be soonish, based on the usual pattern. I mean, you get Fly, or the equivalent of Fly, very early on. I've had Fly for a while. Before attacking its enemies, it slashes its claws together and roars. Excuse me, clashes its claws together and roars. Its sharp claws shred the opposition. But yeah, we're going to get a bike upgrade soon, and that will be what allows us to sail on the water. Good morning, Cashel. The fastest evolution ever. Into the Death Dragon. Certain ruins have paintings of ancient warriors wearing armor made of Komodo scales. Woohoo. Oh. Yeah, it's 110 attack power dragon move. If I ever need to kill dragons, or whatever else dragon is good against, I got something ready to go for him. I should send that to the ice gym. No, so for now, you'll go there, but that's also going to be another consider for the future. Okay. Done all that. Get another save. Okay. Let's just do this from here. Ah! Hang on, I hit a pixel. Because I'd just be flying to there, so I figured I'd just go ahead and bike. Okay, let's get some progress done, shall we? We technically only have 3 days left to beat this game. I say technically because, you know, there's a little bit of a if and but on that one. What do you mean, Dakota? Must not capture Pokemon. No! I don't know if there is an electric gym. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta read this out loud. Checking out glowing Pokemon dens in the wild area helps us drop watts. If you climbed all the way up here, you're likely the sort to investigate every nook and cranny. So keep that curiosity alive to search out every last den you run into in the wild area. Do you mind? I just said I'm not going to capture any Pokemon, and like 50 Pokemon are like, hi! Anyways, oh god, what was... So the first gym was... I actually can't remember. What was the first gym? Oh, I don't know. Crazy Norse. I should be at least over halfway through at this point. Grass! Okay, so it was grass, and then something else. Water. Water was second, wasn't it? So yeah, it was grass, water, fire. So it was the typical trio, which is funny, because I don't think they usually do gyms like that. I'd have to actually sit down and think about that. Go away. And yes, we have our first dark gym ever, by the way. It's taken how many years? When did Gen 2 come out? No, I have him, Tesla. He's named Brennian. Come on. Come on, there you go. Yeah, usually the enemy teams are the dark type. But there's never been a dark gym. What in the hell are these? What? The 6 of them work together as one Pokemon. Teamwork is also their battle strategy, and they constantly change their formations as they fight. I like how it says height 9 feet, by the way. Doesn't evolve, thank you. Anyone want to be the Greek Romans? The Phalanx? I guess that's just mostly Greek. But what if we have 6 Phalanx? Oh my god, I just got the pun. They're called Phalanx. No one? We'll call it SJ then. Because SJ didn't have one. And SJ is the last guy who doesn't have a Pokemon. So I think everyone's been named after a Pokemon at this point. Decent stats. Cannot be crit. Raises all users' stats but prevents from switching out or fleeing. Great power but only works the first time the user enters the battle. So a 90 power bug attack first time through. Reversal, an all-out attack that becomes more powerful the less HP you have, and Endure. That is an interesting combo. And it's just fighting type, just straight fighting. Hi, Saldir. Really, Crazy Norse? You don't remember? Like, you've actually carried us through gyms, dude. Hang on, where's the... You're right there. This is you. Like, we've leaned on you a bit, Crazy Norse. Now, I'm not sure if we have a Niscosta. I'm gonna have to double check that. I actually thought we did have a Niscosta, but looks like we don't. Nope, looks like we do not actually have a Niscosta. Okay, so we don't have a Niscosta. So I'm double checking one last time. Kind of potato. I should probably stop doing that on camera, though. Since, you know... Well, I feel like I already gave the answer to that, Epic. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the worst Pokemon ever made in the history of ever. There's my answer. There we go. We'll call this Ghost of the Hippo. God, that's terrifying. Can't wait to see our first Dynamax battle with that. Oh! So, this one will be Nuscosta, because he's the only one in chat without a Pokemon name now. I love crit catches, by the way. Well, shoot. Apparently we can't make this Nuscosta. I mean, we could. It's up to you, Nuscosta. See, when Nuscosta is roused but to violence by its rage, it spews out the quantities of sand it has swallowed and whips up a sandstorm. You don't have to be the Hippowdon if you don't want to. Where's the breeding pile? There's the breeding pile. And I'll put SJ there. But no, I think Phalanx is an interesting thing. I'm curious how its animations work, since it's apparently 6 guys at once. I like the pun. I do like puns. Puns are awesome. Sure, Crazy Norse, why not? Oh my god, his teeth are gold. Did you see that? What the hell is that? I mean, you're right. Gold is a huge conductor. That's why it's used in circuitry, so... And musicians have always been electric types. That makes sense, too. What the hell is that? Damn it. What are we doing over here? Terrifying woman. What the heck is that? Tesla just like, I don't care what it is, it's dinner. Just like a dog. It's moving food. Apparently that is a ghost dragon. Interesting. Yes, Joe Neutrino, sorry. Misread your question like twice there and had to reread it. Oh, King's Rock, if I ever get a Seadra. Assuming they even exist in this one. So what the hell is this? Like, I saw this earlier and basically beelined for it. Ooh, I should, Epic, you're right. And our best guy almost died. He's about to die. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, Leander. Speaking as someone who suffers from regular back pain, that just looks awful. Sorry, Tesla. Love keeps you down. Or, I mean... kind of wish I actually had Crazy Norse with me, because he's whatever. So... we do have Ultra Balls now. Oh, that sucks. But Hoo-Girl paralyzed him with her last breath. I was just thinking, how do I get paralyzed on this guy? Can I paralyze him? Apparently I can. I was assuming it was bug type. Its thick claws are its greatest weapons. They're mighty enough to crack Rhyperior's carapace. And we'll name this one Catabo. I don't think we have a Catabo. You keep proving me wrong with this whole nobody needs a name thing. So let's look this guy up, shall we? We also have to do something weird. So we have to do this. And then do this. This. Oops. I don't think I threw it. There we go. There we go. Get it! Hang on. Need to check the curry decks. Give me 1 second here. So we have dry, sweet, bitter. Dry, sweet, bitter. We need sour. There are 151, I believe, Blackfile. According to the list I'm staring at. Hang on, let me double check this. Or am I completely wrong? Nope, there are 151. And you get stuff. You actually get items for completing the Curry Dex, which is why I'm bothering. Listen, there's a lot of different types of curry, okay, Cruisinors? And we need to finish all of them. All of them. I mean, honestly, Tesla, I'm kind of leaning in the same direction. Since berries are already semi-magical anyways, you know, we can just say that they have protein and other things that humans need, right? That's apparently its eating animation. Yeah, they have no mouths, so they were just kind of like... They were cute around camp, though. Alright, SJ, get out of my party! And go to the spa. Okay, so... Let's look this guy up really quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I already have one? Nope. Into the breeding pile. Hang on, I think Tesla's incredibly insane. So let's see, what do we got here? So we've got the Rhydon. The Rhyhorn. So that means we still need a Rhyperior, doesn't it? Hang on. Which is a trade with an item. I don't think I have one of those either. Okay, so... So you go into the trade with item pile. Still can't buy vitamins, I notice. So I still can't do the Tyrogues. Good morning, Seraphim. Sorry, give me a second here. Yes, Alpha Host. I'm super cute, but I'm carrying super duper strong Pokemon. Succeeding as a businessman depends on communication. I get along perfectly with my Pokemon. Okay, I like how she's on the phone, and he's like... What is he doing? Like, he's got this grin expression as he's looking at his phone. Oh god, did you see his tossing the Pokemon ball animation? Eh. They're both playing Pokemon Go while playing Pokemon. I would believe that, actually. Well, that's okay. That's just a small loan to someone like him, Alpha Host. That's gonna suck. Yeah, they actually have massive type advantage over me. Like twice. Yeah, sure. And one shot. Yeah. Well, he got a level out of that. Damn it. Frickin' dig. Whatever. See you around, Cloud. And dead. Get rid of him. And since those are the two Pokemon I'm trying to level... Oh my god, do I not have any revives? I don't have any revives. Oh my god, really? Note to self, buy revives. So the two Pokemon I'm trying to level are both unconscious right now. Hello, Zalok. Oh, that was a waste of a turn. Let's do the exact same thing again. Tags doesn't show it. Yeah, it's not like she can do any real damage to him. She doesn't have any attacks yet. Excuse me. Your Pokemon are strong and cute? I really like how they can evolve even when they're unconscious, by the way. That's not a joke. I do actually like that. That's a good change. Dugtrio. These Diglett triplets dig over 60 miles below sea level. No one knows what it's like underground. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. As usual, the Pokedex is just total nonsense. She has a lot of EVs. Oh my god, she has so many EVs. I think she does have all of them. Wow. Let's go recover a little bit after that interesting battle we just had. I'm still 2 stones, I think, away from finishing my EVs. Yes, I need an electric stone, and I need an ice stone still to do that. For which we need the surf bike, for which we need to beat the ice gym. Ah, dang it. Fine. Okay, so Theratos goes over into the spa to be pampered and loved forever. We'll bring out Japan, I think. That's where we're at, right? Just double checking my things here. Yeah, okay, I'm right. I guess we'll find out, Tesla. Alright, speaking of which, do you have that on, Tesla? No, you don't. Yeah, honestly, this next gym may suck a little bit. So what do you think? Charizard or the infinitely superior Bunny? Actually, I wonder which of them have a better stat set. All starters have the same stat set, right? I think. God, I don't know. No! Oh yeah, I need to buy some revives. Dang it. Especially before I hit the gym that I'm not really that ready for. Yeah, let's do this fight first. I like how cops are actually nice and decent in this universe. You ever notice that? If it's okay, I'd like to be your training partner. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm down with that. It's dog versus dog. Which is the superior dog? Yeah, it's just they're British cops. That's what it is. How so, Dream Whisperer? Oh, come on! Dream Whisperer. What?! I mean, it can't be worse, right, Joe Neutrino? Right? You get a license for that Pokemon? Well, yeah, actually. I am actually a registered gym challenger. No, Roka, not at all. Now, if it ever comes out in something other than VR, I might at least care about it, but, you know. Alright, what do we got here? So, oh god, what is this? So, 434. What? 310? Oh, you're... Okay, okay. Hang on. So, you're comparing a Type 3 to a Type 1, Dream Whisperer. So let's look at Cinderace, which has 530, which is what it should be. However, so, okay, Cinderace has attack and speed. Charizard has special attack and speed. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. I could just push both. That's why I was like, how the hell? That is a huge stat disparity. God. You got this, Tesla. Maybe. Oh, yeah, you totally got this. Ooh, Thunderfang. I wish you had that. Alas. My Pokemon did their best, but they couldn't compete. Good luck in the future. These guys are so nice. Oh my god, I want to live in Pokemon World. A long time ago, police officers used to ride on horse Pokemon, is what he just said there. I don't think that's a personal theory. That's kind of been confirmed at this point, Cashel. Like, we have interviews of people who have said they have no reason to make Half-Life 3 until they can do something new tech-wise with it. So, that makes sense. So, yes. This is what I want to do. I mean, it's a good theory. It's a very good theory. It's strangely good. So let's do... There we go. And let's just push them both up to their tier 3s really quick. Apparently Charizard doesn't level at 35. Interesting. Good morning, Bragman. It's skilled at both offense and defense, and it gets pumped up and cheered on. But if it starts showboating, it could put itself in a tough spot. Pyro Ball, huh? Wow, that is a nice attack. Yeah, I was gonna say he's a football player. She, whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and push this. I mean, it's better than this guy, right? Because Veilment Charizard is the worst Pokemon ever. Its wings can carry this Pokemon close to an altitude of 4,600 feet. It blows out fire at very high temperatures. And of course, he doesn't actually get a unique, because they weren't doing that back then. I mean, he's fine, Catabo. I just don't like Charizard that much. That's really all that boils down to. In general, I tend to not like starters across the board, so that's not a big thing, really. A very good game that is also very flawed, Novakirk. It literally feels like two separate teams worked on it. Like, that's just kind of my theory right now. I was just debating that Black Vial. I almost hate to do it. It's like Zaz over there. I mean, if I have to push Zaz to level 40, I mean, is that really worth it? I don't know. But thank you very much for the bits, Zaz. Even though you're not level 40 yet. I don't know, what do you think? Should we push Zaz to 40? Fine. Zaz also doesn't have a Pokemon yet. Favorite group of starters. Let me pull up a list really quick. Yeah, exactly, Shikor. Because like I said, I've never really been that into starters. I know they have great stats, and I know a lot of effort is put into designing them. It's just they've never really been my thing. So first group, Gen 2, Gen 2 is pretty cool. Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr are all pretty decent. Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5 is kind of cool, actually. We got Emboar, Samurott, and Serperior, which I like all three of those. So, Gen 4 is kind of up there. Gen 5... No, that's... Hang on. Is this Gen 5? I'm sorry, that's Gen 5. Where's Gen 4? Oh, this is Gen 4. Where's Gen... Did I just skip over a generation? I got it. So 3 is eh. 4 is eh. 5 is good. 6, we're up to X and Y now. So that's Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. 7, okay. I've never actually seen Primarina or Incineroar, really. But I actually really liked Decidueye. So make of that what you will. Probably one of my favorite starters. And then we got this generation. So if I had to pick, I'd probably say Gen 5 or Gen 2. One of those two. And then probably Gen 7 as my backup. Yeah, Decidueye might actually be my favorite starter across the board. Thank you very much for the sub, Zaz. Much obliged as always, sir. Thank you. And you know the question. If you'd like to know where you'd like to... If you know where you'd like to put that. I heard Pokemon and Pokeballs are nice and comfortable. Yes. Yes, they are. Yukon, it says. We're about to do the 5th gym? 6th? I don't know, I've lost track. 3rd from last. Whatever that is. No. King's Knight is coming out December 10th, Papa Danes. That's what we're referring to. I'm just calling it Shovel Knight because it's easier. It's not even called King's Knight. It's actually King of Cards or King something like that. I don't know. But whatever. It's Shovel Knight. It's frickin' Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight 4 at this point. Because we had Shovel Knight, and then we had... Oh my god, Alchemist Knight. I can't think of his name. And then we had Spectre Knight. Spectre Knight. Oh my god, I can't think of anything's name. Plague Knight, thank you. So we had Shovel Knight, Plague Knight, Spectre Knight. And now we finally have King Knight. They have a hot spring. Of course they do. There are a lot of snow moths here in this town, just hanging around all over the place. Yeah, they literally have a spa. Hang on, I'm just curious of something. Oh, Spectre Knight was awesome. Like, really, really good. Nope, didn't think so. I was just seeing if there's new hairstyles. I mean, again, they have actually said in official interviews, hey, yeah, no, Pokeballs are awesome. So it doesn't surprise me that they would put that into the game, dude. And yeah, since it's literally a digital virtual space, it doesn't really cost them anything to make it nice, as opposed to, you know, awful. How do we get humans into Pokeballs? Very carefully. Or kicking and screaming. What the hell is that hat? Oh, never mind. I see it. I see it now. Eh. Yeah, again. Meh. Okay, now we go into the spa. Actually, this is more like an actual sauna here. No, this is a bath, isn't it? A bathhouse. Hammerlock, I think, Bragwin? Just go to the barber and select makeup. It is said the heroes bathed here to heal and rest. Aw, well, I can't bathe here. Is that a person engraved in the wall? The strongest dragon-type move is called Draco Meteor. Want me to teach this? Well, I don't have my Ghost Dragon yet. So we'll kind of hold off on that. Need to remember that guy's there for when I get my Ghost Dragon. whenever I get my Ghost Dragon. Apple Draco Meteor! It helps with the cooking. Wow. Let's see. Where haven't I been in town yet? Did I go down here? I think I did. Didn't get that, though. Yeah, I agree. We really need more Pokemon doing stuff out of combat. Preferably in-game as well, but, you know, whatever. Just kind of looking around here for a second, trying to see what I've missed. I should probably just start left-walling it. Woo! There's an interesting idea. So that girl just mentioned she did the gym challenge back in the day. I wonder if people, like, do gym challenges and then make money off of the sponsorships or proceeds, and then use that to, you know, do something else. Go to college, or settle down, or buy a house, or whatever. I don't know anything about Pokemon Home at this point, honestly. Anybody know anything about Pokemon Home at this point? I suppose it depends on how far up the chain they get, Tesla. Of course, Probe. It's like that's the main use of vitamins, really. The only thing I actually care about for vitamins is Tyrogues, though. I mean, that is a mildly cute Pokemon. Oh, apparently so they got rid of the limit on it. That's interesting. Maybe that's why I still can't access frickin' vitamins. Still, like, by now in other games I would have had access to, like, the Goldenrod. Oh my god, I can't think of the word. Financial place where I can buy all sorts of stuff, including vitamins. No, not a mall. Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. The shopping center or whatever. Department store, that's the specific term. Thank you, God. Apparently I'm just really stupid this morning. More than usual, I mean. Curry is a big hit in Kanto, too, you know. Really? What's this? Need something from me? Right. Why don't you run along and come back when you're strong as the champion? Okay. Note to self, come talk to that police officer when I'm the champion. Oh my god, she's literally playing Pokemon Go. She's literally playing Pokemon Go. So yeah, this is the Game Freak office here. I'm the director. Look at you, kind of get bloke. Catching charm. Increase of chance of getting a critical catch. Is it just a thing I have now forever? Oh my god, it is. I just suddenly have an increased chance to get a crit chance. Or a crit catch. That's actually pretty nice. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Everyone, when you get here, when you get to the ice count, go talk to the director. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, I need to buy revives. Someone don't let me forget to buy revives. Aw. No more Game Freak devs. One thing I found out recently is the art director for this game is actually a British gentleman. Which they specifically did in order to change up the overall visual style of the game. James Turner, that's him, yep. Instead of, I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. A Japanese gentleman. Okay, before we continue, we're gonna go buy revives. Buy revives. Sugimori, that sounds right. There we go. Not doing great on funds, so we'll just buy a couple. Actually, more here, though. Do I not have... Oh, there they are. Here's all the stuff I've been getting from the Dynamax things. I do like how there's a treasure category now, by the way. Convenience features. I mean, that would make sense, Tesla. Again, a season, right? Basically, yes, Dakota. Yeah, we're backpacking. It makes sense that we'd have a real backpack. I was actually talking to the person, thanks. Yeah, this is money. I actually prefer Pokemon's approach to most RPGs. Most RPGs just throw trash at you, right? Like FF12, World of Warcraft. Just swimming in gray items, right? In Pokemon, it's more like every now and again you get one gold nugget, which is worth a decent chunk of change. That means the culprit must be among us! Hi. Who are you? For all the trouble of deducing things, don't go messing it up now. Oh, I did it! I guess I should introduce myself. Name's Howes. Yes, that Howes. I've been hired by the hotel. At present, I have cornered the culprit of a most heinous crime, and the crime is... the case of who ate the large quantity of berries in the lobby. I've gathered the 3 people who were present in the lobby at the time of the crime. But because of the noise, my marvelous deductive reasoning seems somewhat muddled at present. That's it. You, interfering child! You will be my assistant. Listen to the stories and find the culprit. Oh my god. Yeah, hang on. Let me take a save state here for no reason. There we go. Okay. Where did my Pokemon go off to? Berries? I didn't eat them. Hey, have you seen my Pokemon around here? Looks like we're unlucky enough to get caught up in this, too. It was a huge pile of berries in the library, right? There's no way I could have eaten that many. I've been saying this the whole time. The detective sure seems like trouble, doesn't he? I'll admit I saw the mountain of berries, but my doctor told me to stop eating those things. I've got it in writing right here. It was the frickin' Geludo! I don't even remember the name of the Pokemon, but we named one after Geludo, so it's Geludo. It has a lot of berry juice in its mouth. After listening to everyone's accounts, I have deduced the culprit. Dancer, you are the culprit! What? Why me? Because you're a dancer, you move and shake your body so much, you needed all that food for extra energy. That's evidence as clear and sharp as the leak of a Farfetch'd. What does that even mean? You're no detective, you're a fraud. Who are you calling a fraud? You can't be referring to me, the great detective. I can't deal with this disrespect. I leave it to you. Find the culprit. It's the frickin' Pokemon. What? The Squobit? I'm just calling him Geludo. Geludo is responsible? It's true. It's got berry bits on its mouth. Yeah, it ate the berries. Oh, you're right. Now that I look closely. As expected of my assistant. Here, recompense for solving the mystery. Take it. Splendid, just splendid. I'm overjoyed. I must be off now. Take care. Hey, wait a minute. I guess I'm supposed to chase after him, too. What was that expression, Geludo? How could you do it to the younglings, Geludo? How could you do it? So what the hell is a wide lens? Ah, boost accuracy. Yeah, you have to work hard to be pathetic in the Pokemon verse, let's be honest. Trubbish is so helpful. It eats rubbish instead of taking tips. Clean. Clean. So the Trubbish are the goats of this setting? Or the pigs? Telling you, we need more practical, mundane usage of Pokemon. Like, they've already kind of started doing that. We just need more of it. The sound of scratching glass or screeching noise feel like they suck the energy right out of you, don't they? Take this TM. Honestly, Trubbish's being maids makes perfect sense. Yeah, they actually mentioned that, Muck and Grimer, in Alola. No, Zaloke. Bad Zaloke. That's a lot of Pikachus. Fake tears. Well, the Minccino dusts and the Trubbish vacuums. I'm becoming the champion using all Pikachu team. Yeah, good luck on that, kid. We all know Pikachus kind of suck, so... You know. And they're not cute. The only cute Pikachu ever was Ryan Reynolds. Mimikyu's awesome. Mimikyu's better than Pikachu. It sullies Pikachu to refer to Mimikyu as a Pikachu. Did I already... That's where I came from, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, that's an interesting question. Where is Pikachu right now in the current tiers? I mean, if you really want to get meta about this, Mimikyu really is something that I can see happening in real life. Let's think about this. Let's put this into perspective. Pikachu is super freaking popular despite not really earning it, simply by virtue of being the mascot, primarily in the anime, right? There are many more. There's better electric Pokemon. There's cuter Pokemon. There's faster Pokemon. You know, there's Pokemon that are more iconic in their own ways. There's Pokemon that are more useful. But Pikachu is the one. So Mimikyu, which is like, but I want to be loved too, decides the only way to get in the business is to mimic the Pikachu. Right? Like, even good YouTube channels say like, comment, and subscribe, because that's what you gotta do, right? What is that? Yes, this stream is powered by NordVPN. Or whatever. Damn. Yeah, I gotta smash that like button and smacks like this, the dingle. What's the bell icon? Oh, by the way, if you set your videos to be for kids, the bell icon doesn't work either. Just while we're on the subject. Okay. The bell button, that's it, the bell button. That's a good frickety question, Shikor. There's like 11 things that are disabled if you're set for kids' videos, and that's one of them. It's just really... Aurora Borealis. In my eyes, and this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely. I'm done. I'll catch that stupid thing later. That's like what I'm here for. Get out of my way. Oh my god. I admit that's one of my favorite memes, although I prefer... You have to use it very specifically. You can't overuse it, right? You gotta wait. You just gotta wait for a moment to arise. Thank you very much, Luxie. Much obliged and appreciate the sub as ever. Thank you. And if you happen to know where you'd like to put that for increasing priority in a future stream, let me know. Making sure there's going to be some here. I'll try one more time, just really quick. Real quick, real quick. Come on, crit chance. Or that. I mean, that works too. So this is, this is the breeding pile, I think. If I'm remembering what was said earlier correctly. Well, yeah, aren't you the one who is personally trying to get information on children, Shikor? Like, because that's what the law is all about. So clearly you, the individual who makes YouTube videos, is trying to get personal info from kids. I mean, that's just a duh, right? Yeah. You got it, Luxie. Luxie, sorry. Greedfall. Yep, no, I personally go out to send out personal ads, and I personally try to use that information to get personal information personally from persons. Yeah, no, what happened, like, there's actually a little bit more behind this. YouTube has actually been sued for this off and on for about 5 years. That's not a joke. This has been going on since 2013, actually. And they finally reached an out-of-court settlement, which we don't know the full details of, because that's how out-of-court settlements work. And they have agreed to give some money to the FTC, and they have basically tried to redirect all of the blame for it to us. Yeah, anyways. Whenever a full moon hangs in the night sky, schools of Jellicent gather near the surface of the sea, waiting for their prey to appear. Excuse me. No. But yes, they have in an extremely literal and legal way passed responsibility onto the creators, even though it shouldn't actually work that way in any sense. Now, I'll tell you right now, what's going to happen, and as I've mentioned, there's already a lawsuit in going through about this, is someone who is a YouTube creator is going to have to legally take the FTC, because it's on the FTC now. They're going to have to take the FTC to court. What? And basically sue for the fact that they're... to prove legally what is already true in reality. That's what's going to happen. They're going to have to prove that water is indeed wet. Because it is. God, I love quick balls. Nah. It's covered in a slime that keeps its skin moist, allowing it to stay on land for days without drying up. Quick balls have extremely high catch rate the very first turn of combat. The second turn, they have ridiculously lower catch rate, and every turn after that, they're actually worse than regular Pokeballs. So they're only good the very first action. They have to be the first thing you do. But they have, like I said, they have a ridiculously high catch rate on that first run. I actually looked it up at one point. I believe... Delete spam. I believe it's as high as an Ultra Ball cast at a low health Pokemon, something like that. So... that would be awesome, Draven. Doesn't evolve, okay. Does anyone want to be the cucumber that does not evolve? Apparently. I mean, one of the most common theories to the Fermi paradox, Tesla, is that aliens exist and they are actively trying to prevent us from interacting with the galactic community. Oh yeah, by the way, the name of this Pokemon is Pyukumuku. There we go. That's not a joke, by the way, the alien thing. That is legitimately one of the theories about why we have not seen any sign of intelligent life, despite the math basically saying that we should have by now. So make of that what you will. I'm not saying I believe it, I'm just saying that is one of the theories. What are these? Oh, right. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, Tesla. It really wouldn't. What is that face? That's true. We will reach out to the universe and have sex with all the aliens. Wait, you ate... I knew she ate the apples! Damn it! We all blame Geludo. We're so sorry, Geludo. Yes, I in fact have 2 Dittos at this point, Goofy Movie. Although technically, I'm not at the point yet where I should be able to get Dittos. One of my Dittos was from a raid, and the other one was from a friend. One of you guys, so... Yeah, I just have a giant pile of Dittos, and I just throw Pokemon in there every now and again when I need another one. I was trying to make sense of her dancing animation back there. Like, I don't know if that qualifies as dancing. She's doing the shepherd shuffle back there. Okay, I like her loss animation. Oh, hello. Let's see, is this her final form? It is. Let's just double checking. It rarely appears before people. It's said to nest where lightning has fallen. Rarely appears before people, my ass. You see how many of those would just lunge after me? Alright, Hoogirl. To the spa. We're gonna have to open up a 4th spa at this point. Hang on, are any of these... I don't actually remember when this thing evolved, so I just kind of put it in there. Well, no, let's put this out for a moment. I mean, we've already theorized that the whole reason that the National Dex was removed was because of the boss's daughter, so that makes sense. Oh no, I can't progress. Help! Spoikmoth's just a shout away, but we can't reach it since Dreadnought isn't here. Dreadnought's usually on the poke job of carrying people across the water. Any decent Team Yell member should cheer it on with all their might. Aw. Dead end. Yeah, I'm guessing I am going to have to actually beat the gem first. Is it Accountant Bob? I don't know. I know it's someone's daughter, and they're just the cause of everything wrong. Really? Do you have a link to that, Pro? Because I've never even heard of that. Like, every official explanation I've heard was ridiculous. And stupid. And much, like, stupider than what you just said. I mean, it's still a negative, and I'm not standing back from that. This is their fault, and they have other ways to deal with this. But, oh my god, you're finally getting a better frickin' electric move. Well, the only 2 explanations I've heard were the, we were making new models explanation, which, and, what was the other one? Something about, I'm trying to think how they phrased it. We want to focus on the Pokemon for this generation, not previous generations, or something like that. I forget how it was phrased. Like, it was right after E3. Maybe it was actually during E3, now that I'm thinking about it. That could be true, Zilog. Lord knows there's plenty of this game that is demonstrably lazy in its design, so it wouldn't surprise me. I say lazy, that's the wrong word. Not polished, not finished in its design. So either lazy or rushed or shortcutted, one of the three. I did notice that quite a while ago, Tesla, which is an awesome thing. Although, this is not the first Pokemon game to do that, but it's still an awesome thing. Aw. Okay, it's time to actually do the gym. Right after I do one other thing. Well, they're not mutually exclusive, Sylar. It is possible to be rushed and not lazy. It is possible to be lazy and not rushed, and it's possible to be lazy and rushed. Now, for example, if you're rushed and you throw together something bad, like, let me use a parallel. Let's say you're drawing, right? And you go, so that's bad, rushed, but not lazy. Now, let's say you're drawing, and you're in a rush, right? You're in a hurry. So you do the, and then copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's rushed and lazy. Make sense? Hang on. Let me do this real quick here. Yeah, Dragon Age 2's dungeons are rushed and lazy. To go back to what we were talking about the other day. Poor Dragon Age 2. Hang on. What the heck? Oblivion's caves are kind of a weird situation, because... we'll talk about that whenever we do the Oblivion CR, because, yeah... Like, a lot of time and work and effort was done into building the bare bones, and then it's like, oh, crap. And so one guy ended up making pretty much every dungeon in Oblivion. And because he was doing that, he used a lot of generation based on a formula which he himself developed. It's hard to call that lazy, because it actually involved a lot of work, and the guy gets props for it. But the net result is still bad dungeons, so it's kind of a what are you going to do situation. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. 30. Okay, let's do this then. I feel like we used this guy in Sun and Moon. Yeah, like I said, it's really hard to call that lazy, because that one poor guy worked his ass off. Exactly, Sylar. Although, you could also draw one good section and then copy-paste, which would make it good and lazy and rushed, instead of bad and lazy and rushed. And there's variances. It's not linear. I feel like we used this guy as a main. I swear we did. I want to say it was Sun and Moon, but I'm not positive about that. Because I think we didn't do a challenge in Sun and Moon, like we have every other game. They live in sunken ships or holes in the seabed. When Golisopod and Graplock battle, the loser becomes the winner's meal. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah. I try not to talk about transgender issues as a point of policy, Gum Gum. So that's my answer to your question. However, I thought Mulan was a decent enough film when I watched it about a month ago, so shrug. If you want to talk about the film, I can talk about the film. That's easy. Actually, hang on. What is he? Morgrim. Hey, Nymph. That sounds about right to me, Salder. Now, to continue to going back to the examples we've already used, I would say Dragon Age 2 probably still qualifies as bad and lazy, at least specifically with regards to the dungeons, right? However, to use a counterexample, the way they reuse the town and the same town areas over and over is probably a better example of good and lazy. Or, excuse me, yeah, good and lazy. Because one of the things they did as a very deliberate design choice was, okay, we're going to make the town, Kirkwall, and this is where almost all the game's going to be set in. So rather than having all these many different locations, which we don't have time for, we'll put it here. And they did a decent job of designing Kirkwall and varying it up via NPCs and blah, blah, blah. So that was good and lazy, as opposed to the dungeons, which is bad and lazy, where you literally walk up to an obvious doorway, which just has been filled in with rock. Anyways, 42 is the next one for him. So he's actually a ways off. Also, aliens are awesome, maybe, or maybe they're horrible. We don't know. I guess he's kind of next, though. We're kind of at that point. We're in the 30s here. Yeah, let's bring him. Let's put Sonic Doctor into the spa. Mostly because I want to avoid controversy, Gum Gum. That's really what it boils down to. So, Emergency Exit is the only reason I don't like this Pokemon. When it's HP becomes half or less, it bows out. It's a really good Pokemon otherwise. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Let's bring in the dragon, shall we? I know that's a high-level one, but... Well, actually, hang on. I need to think. Yeah, let's bring in these two. Let's finish off Xiao Pan really quick. Where's the stuff? Anyways, hi the nobody. What is up? Don't care. I don't think so, Tesla, no. Well, that's terrifying. It appears to have been born from clay dolls made by ancient people. It uses telekinesis to float and move. Hyper Beam, yeah, sure, why not? That's an old classic. Yeah, no kidding, Blackfile. I wanted to do a bunch off camera, and then I got stuck doing a bunch of theater work and music work last night, so... Shrug. My own fault for being stupid. I actually hope to do a review of Dragon Age 2 someday, Sylder, because I imagine it'll be one of those lots of pluses, lots of minuses situations. But if you asked me my 3 biggest faults of Dragon Age 2, you just named 2 of them. So... 500? Jesus! That is a good Pokemon. Still not using it, but, you know. Yeah, Chapter 3 is the other one, exactly. Well, I'm glad somebody liked it, Platy, since, like, nobody really commented on the one I did that wasn't requested. Which made me very sad. Just thinking here, sorry. Yeah, let's stick with this for now. If I was forced to name a 4th negative, it would probably be related to the lack of depth in the combat. But ultimately, that's mostly a factor of how much the combat itself drags on. You know, the endless waves of enemies problem. If each encounter in Dragon Age 2 was 1 wave of enemies instead of 3 or 5, the combat problem probably wouldn't be anywhere near as severe. Okay. No point in putting it off anymore. I think I bought Revives, didn't I? Did I buy Revives? I did. I bought Revives. Thank you for reminding me, though. I do not know who that is, Gum Gum. I'm starting to think that's a good thing. He watches the gym matches on the telly. I have not, the Nobody. I think it's in the list for funding right now. Agreed, Salder. Agreed completely. There's a reason to this day, 2 years later is something I use as a joke now and again. Oh, I lost. Oh, Hop. So this is the first gym challenge that Hop has lost. I actually am surprised that this is the first time. I figured he would have lost before now, to be completely blunt. Must have been something wrong with my strategy, but I did just what I've seen Lee do in battles. Here, take it. It's the Ice League Leader's League card. You should check out the gym leader you'll have to face, too. Sure. And me, I gotta figure out what to put on my team once and for all. No more of this doubting. But you're done. Like, you just... You're done, dude. You failed the league challenge. So there's Melanie. So I guess we're gonna fight her. Then there's Marnie. Who's that? Oh, that's Cloud of the Stars. Maverick and also Maverick. Melanie has been a gym leader since she was in her 20s. She is known as a very effective coach, but her coaching style is incredibly strict. Her battle style is fittingly severe and stoic. Any gym trainers who manage to remain under Melanie are sure to be powerful opponents. Thus, many see the Circhester Stadium as a major roadblock for gym challengers. That's the second time they've said that. Many quietly speculate that Melanie's harsh battle style is due to a fight she had with her son, who is the Rock gym leader, by the way. As a child, she was timid and a bit of a crybaby. However, this is Marnie. However, she became more cheerful as she played with the Pokemon she received from her brother, and her talents as a trainer also grew greatly. She joined the gym challenge because she wished to breathe life back into her dilapidated hometown, but she says she has been somewhat distracted by the boutiques throughout Galar. Though many in Spikemuth see her as a local celebrity, she herself has no interest in pursuing fame. However, she says she does appreciate the support of Team Yell, her personal cheering squad, because Team Yell are awesome. Yeah, it sounds like it, Tesla. Maverick. Anyway, so, what else we got here? So the kid, this ghost kid, he is a young, mysterious trainer who has taken on the mantle of gym leader at a very young age. He's never been known to remove his mask in public. In fact, he has at least 100 masks of the same design, just to keep spares handy should his mask fall off for some reason. He claims to have developed the ability to see deceased ghost-type Pokemon after an accident when he was 4 years old, but the truth is still a mystery. Yeah, no, that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick. Day. Bede spent some time... I'm not going to do that. Bede spent some time living in an orphanage after his family ran into some trouble when he was young. He always had difficulty getting along with others and would constantly get into fights. That is until one day Chairman Rose visited the facility. Rose gave Bede a Pokemon, which changed Bede's life forever. He showed talent as a trainer and threw himself into Pokebattles, becoming stronger by the day. He's joined the gym challenge with an endorsement from the chairman himself, and Bede plans to prove the chairman's faith was not misplaced. I know, right, Hourglass? So Raihan, he's actually the last gym. Raihan is commonly regarded as the most skilled gym leader in the Galar region. He has striven for victory in every environment, and as a result has adopted a battle style where he utilizes weather effects to their fullest. It is rumored he could easily become another region's champion should he choose to move, but it seems to Raihan defeating Leon is much more important. His uploaded selfies are quite popular. Occasionally he'll post a photo that shows only a sandstorm. Oops. Opal. Opal's the oldest gym leader in the Galar region. She took over for her mother 70 years ago, and has kept the position since. So she was 18 when she became gym leader, if you're catching that. However, she feels her own values have reached their limits, and thus she is currently looking for a worthy successor. She claims she has given deliberately tricky quizzes because people reveal their true colors when in a pinch, but many speculate that in reality she does it out of spite. Kabu. Kabu is a Pokemon trainer who was invited from the Hoenn region. There are a few times when he was very close to becoming champion, but victory always seemed to elude him at the last moment. Because of this, he adopted a no-holds-barred approach to battling for a time, but even that did not bring the results he wanted. He even dropped to the minor division at one point, but after a fantastic battle with Leon, he regained faith in his own potential. His motto is to keep learning and training as long as he is alive. Yeah, true enough, Salder. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Rose, the chairman. Mr. Rose is in fact a talented trainer, coming in second place for a past Champion Cup. As the chairman of the Pokemon League and the president of a large business conglomerate, he is truly a hero to the Galar region, working tirelessly to ensure its prosperity. His thoughts and words don't always match, and thus many say it's hard to tell what he's talking about. In fact, it's said that only his secretary can tell what his true intent is. Note the above text was submitted by his secretary. Nessa. Her father's a fisher and legs. Perhaps because of her parents, she grew up playing with water-type Pokemon and eventually made it all the way to being a gym leader. She met Sonia during their gym challenge, and they continue to be close friends. Nessa often gives Sonia fresh seafood from Hulbury. She's declared Milo of Truffield as her rival, but Milo responded by saying that his rival is himself. Speaking of Milo, this trainer was born a son of farmers. He has honed his strength, stamina, and skill as a Pokemon trainer from a young age by working together with his Pokemon. Because of his gentle nature, he has trouble going all out on weaker opponents, which is why his gym is one of the first for challengers to attempt during the challenge. He always wears his boots, as apparently they help him dig in his heels when he needs to on attack. Leon. Leon is known far and wide for taking part of the gym challenge at the tender age of 10. Hey, that sounds familiar. And even more so for claiming victory in the Champion Cup on his first attempt. Yeah, that sounds familiar too. So there you go. Leon is canonically a previous game's main character. Ever since that... I mean, he even has a Charizard, guys. Ever since that victory, he and his partner Charizard have remained unbeaten in both league and exhibition matches. He is called the unbeatable champion and is a hero to many trainers. He has but one weakness, a dismal sense of direction. But don't worry, wherever he ends up, he makes sure everyone has a champion time. And Hop. This Pokemon trainer got endorsed to take part in the gym challenge by his brother, the reigning champion, Leon. Hop claims to have watched all of Leon's matches. Commentators speculate that as a result, he might be quite the force to be reckoned with. The champion himself said that his brother has potential, but his carefully hoarded knowledge can go to waste as he tends to easily get flustered in battle. One time he was fighting his rival, and his rival just kept sending out new Pokemon and trying to get the frickin' crit on his Farfetch'd. It is said Hop's partner, Wooloo, is a great help to him in battle and with chores around the house. And there's me. Dumbface. And see you around, Crazy Norse. And yes, Mr. Red, there's totally cannibalism. Why not? Let's just make it all horrible. Moonballs are good at catching Pokemon who need a Moonstone. Wow, that's incredibly specific. Hey, it's our fan. She's still here following our... There's a term for that. It's you get a season pass and you go to each oh god, away match, right? Like there's an actual term for that in football. Like if you so for those of you who don't know, in football, if you go like there's a section of each stadium which is dedicated for the away team's fan. And so, or the fans. So, like, they're all going to be in this one section of the bleachers, right? It's those people. Anyways, yes, let's do it. Let's get our dumb outfit on. I don't remember. There's a dozen terms when it comes to football. I don't remember all of them. So let's see what the ice challenge is, shall we? Oh god, it's an ice puzzle. What? Sure. There are invisible pitfalls everywhere. If you fall into one, you have to start from the last platform you reached. The detector will vibrate when there's a pitfall in front of you. The closer the hole, the stronger the vibration. Oh my gosh, okay. This is not what I was expecting. Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well. For it is the chilling sound of your doom. I can't do Austrian. Sorry. What you just heard was as close to Austrian as I could manage. And Tessie leveled a bunch. You know, Tesla's like, yeah, I got this. God, I thought I was white, you know, bleach. Oh, hey. Awesome. It's the crystalline entity, ladies and gentlemen. Be cautious of the ectoplasmic body surrounding its soul. You will become stiff as stone if you touch it. I'm afraid I can't actually do a Scottish accent. The only type of accent I can do is a slightly exaggerated dwarven accent that I've developed over the years. Mostly based on the way certain actors do it. It's not actually Scottish, though. I can't do Scottish. I can't do any real accent, actually. I have been informed by Scottish people that that is not a Scottish accent, and I am inclined to take them at their word. Troll I have to really put myself into, but I can do Troll. It takes me a minute. Yeah, that's why I call it a Dwarven accent, because that's what it is. I actually do have something to give him. Oh, I love speaking in a Dwarven accent. It's very enjoyable. Takes a little bit of practice to really get into it, but once I get it rolling, it's much easier. Let's see. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like saying there's an American accent. There's no such thing, right? It's like saying British accent. There's no such thing. There are British accents. There are French accents, etc., etc. Regional. It's all regional. Let's give that to this guy, I think. Yes, Tesla. You remember to take that back later. Okay. Well, yeah, there's only one accent Shikor, obviously. Duh. Who's talking to us? Well, I can't swamp you in right now, Leander. I'm not even sure what you'd be good at, other than just destroying legendaries. No! The ice is talking to us. That would actually make a weirdly large amount of sense. What? What? Server maintenance starting? Is there a patch happening I don't know about? If so, what is the patch doing? I would laugh if this is a patch to add the national dex. I would laugh so hard. It's not. Is anyone on the know? Does anyone know what's going on? It's like a patch. Does Google have anything? No! Progue, no! I can't think of any example of that off the top of my head, Mr. Red. But then again, I usually don't find things offensive in the strictest sense of the word, so I'm not the person to ask that. Let's get a save in, just for the hell of it here, shall we? That's true, Tesla. I kind of like how you can maneuver your way through, or you can just do this and brute force it. Like, I can think of bad voice acting, but yeah. So that's what the snot Pokemon turns into. Tesla's like, yeah, I got this. Oh god, Leander. What he just said was, she might get cross if she learns I lost to a challenger. Maybe you should have more than one Pokemon. Oh my god, I can't talk. More than one Pokemon. Just a thought. Damn it. Getting tricky with these ones. Oh my god. Okay. That doesn't surprise me on Mega Legion. Hang on, I need to use Flash really quick. God dang it. There we go. Even if you can't see where you're going, that's the gym mission. Okay. Flash should make... Yeah. I've actually been basically blinded on the snow before. Anyone ever experienced that? It's really strange. It's when the sun is out at just the right angle, and there's snow, and the snow has just a bit of sheen of ice on top of it. So, like, everywhere around you is just blindingness. I mean, I guess it's not strange in hindsight, but when I first encountered that, I was very stranged by it. And I also haven't encountered that all that often, despite living in very snowy regions at several points in my life. In fact, the first time I ever encountered that was actually when I went skiing, for the first time. I was just like, all right, I'll just go, oh god, and I just could not see. And I ended up going back indoors with my mom, and there was like, god, 20-ish people there, who were all just waiting for the clouds or the sun to move so we could go out and go skiing. And yeah, that is why you get sunburn while you're skiing. Which I did. I probably should stop killing myself, but you know what? Whatever. Stab. Stab. Made for kids content. Stab. Sorry. Yeah, I was wondering what the heck this thing is. What I was wondering even more was, what is Mr. Red doing? Stop stabbing me, Mr. Red, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Red. Much appreciate the subs as always, sir. Thank you. Now I'm going to put those towards Shovel Knight. There we go. Let's see, Mr. Red, 97. Shovel Knight. There we go. So noted. Okay. No, I put that towards head and, or head on, or how the hell you're supposed to say it. I hope they say it in the game, so then I'll figure out how to freaking pronounce it. Oh, okay. Exactly. See, Blackfile understands. Stop being unhappy, stab. Oh, they don't actually say it in the game? Oh, whatever. We in the business call this the brute force method. What I meant is they're not a political entity. They're a moralistic entity. Which is a different thing. They're based on an ideology rather than being a government, if that makes any sense. Actually, I don't think there really is a good real-life example of what I'm talking about. In fiction, most of the time, organizations tend to be moralistic rather than political. In real life, they're always political. Like, France is not a nation based on an ideology. Right? No offense to France, but France is not like, we all believe in croissants, and that's their big thing. What do I need to heal? I'm fully healed. What are you talking about? Although I am going to go ahead and move him up. Yeah. But in fiction, oftentimes you'll see an organization which is entirely moralistic. And I've got two perfect examples for you. The Horde and the Alliance. Which are not actually political entities in the strictest sense of the word. Also, if we want to keep going with WoW, we've got the Twilight's Hammer. And the various subcults. We've got the Burning Legion, which is also a moralistic group. There's the Cult of the Damned. I'll stop. But you get my point. Yeah, all the faction Alpha Centauri are moralistic factions, rather than political ones. I like her coat. I like her hat, too. Ah, you aren't soul from falling in a hole or two, are you? Even if you are, I'm not going to hold back. Alright, I suppose we should get started. You won't be able to escape when I freeze you solid. After that, well, you'll see. I think you'll find my battle styles quite severe. I like her. And not just because she has incredible hips. Although she does have incredible hips. Hey, it's Bio. Let's see if Permeus can defeat Biozilla. Can't remember what's what here. Yeah. Goodbye. This might be a bit of a sweep with Charizard. We'll see. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Other than dead. God, I think I over-prepared for this, Jim. Again. It's the second time I've done that. Oh, that's the Dharamaka, okay. A political entity in fiction? You'll have to give me a minute, because it's actually much more rare in fiction than in real life. Don't know what that is either. Oh, you suck, Maverick Grats. Super Grats. That's actually a Pokemon I don't have, but I can get it in Shield. It's a Shield exclusive, actually. Yeah, I think I over-prepared. Actually, I'll give you that. The Old Republic in Star Wars was actually a political entity rather than a moralistic one. Now, the Jedi weren't, and they were part of the government, but the Old Republic still counts. Arguably, the New Republic, only in the EU, also counts. So I'll give you that, too. Sorry, Tesla. I destroyed him horribly. Lapras. We're not really supposed to have a Charmander at this point. So... Oh, did you see that? That was adorbs. Oh, I like the Gigantamax Lapras. Look at that. That's cool looking. Probably Gum Gum. And also, you know, most fiction doesn't really get what I would usually call oh my god! Governmentally political. Oh, it was a crit. No frickin' wonder. One shot! Like, even at a water type thing, that shouldn't have one-shot me, but... crit. That sucked. Yeah, that's a water-type Shikor. So, I'm amazed it lived through that. That might cause issues, though. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one-shot me. Yeah, this has always been Tesla's problem. He has low defense and low HP. He is a glass cannon. Let's hope I got more speed than her here. Oh, right. Damn it, I really wanted to defeat it while it's Gigantamaxed. Whatever. We're gonna have to do this the slow way. Whatever. I mean, we've won. Because she's out of... yeah. I think it's just that most people don't bother trying to, Gum Gum, that's all. Let me give you another example. I just thought of another one of a political entity. Almost All of the factions in Final Fantasy Tactics. Even the church. Which amuses the hell out of me. Just for the hell of it, I just want to see what this does here. Or I could get one shot. Unfortunately, there's just too little information about the Combine to really guess at that point. So I don't know what the Combine really is. That was a big heal. Damn. That was like a 70-point heal. Oh god, I like its attack animation. Did you see that? Yeah, what Kira White Noise says is also true. Like I said earlier, most stories aren't political in leaning. So most governmental bodies tend to lead towards an ideology or a side rather than being a political body. I just want to climb into a hole. Well, I guess I'd more likely be falling from here, right? Look, I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind spending a few nights with her. Of course, seeing my Pokemon lose is sad, but to meet someone so young with such ability is quite grand. Here, take this sparkling ice badge. The only problem would be I have no hair and she has tons of hair. For some reason, I can't help but imagine my son challenging you after becoming champion. If the time comes, give him a right thrashing, would you? Sincere congrats. Take Icy Wind. There's the ice uniform. And I love how they auto-heal us, by the way. Look at it, just blank. That's also true, Saldir. If the political... I mean, even to use World War II as the... So, okay, hang on. Rewind. World War II, in many ways, has changed all of fiction for this entire century. Because World War II was us fighting the frickin' Nazis. Now, yes, there were decent Germans, and Germany was the first nation that the Nazis invaded, but they were the Nazis. They were the bad guys. That was kind of unusual, historically speaking, for there just to be a universally evil, conquering power to take down, you know? And if you pay attention, so much of fiction has been different since World War II. And has been affected by World War II. And I'm not even talking about the obvious stuff. I mean in the core structure of World War II. Let's see. So let's pull this item. No. There we go. How do I want to do this? What's my next gym? Dark, isn't it? It is dark. What the hell is Dark Week to? I actually don't know. Hang on. I have a list. Actually, an image. There we go. Dark. Which one of these is dark? Dark takes damage from bug, fighting, and fairy. World War I had a villain. Everyone! Sorry, it's not actually funny. Bug. Just double checking here. Okay. Let's get in bio. We could bring in Crazy Norris. He actually isn't very fighting-y, but he's one of our fightings. We don't have any fairy. Next gym is Dark Black Bile. I mean, I'm not going to use Teslam, because Teslam is junk! Spit, 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 spit. There we go. I mean, we do have Sylveon, yeah. That is a truth. I hate to do this. I'm going to bench Daedalus for right now. And bring in... Well, actually, hang on. Did I already... I guess I did, didn't I? Yeah. Tessie's pretty low level, though. Did I already get a ball? I did. I got a moon ball. Well, let's see what our fan says. Our dieharder or whatever. Alright. Oh, never mind. That battle was brilliant! Gym leader was tough, but you had no trouble. Sir Chester has some really great restaurants. Yeah, tell me about it. I got some things I want to talk about, so let's head to a restaurant to celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant is Bob's Your Uncle. Now, what does that phrase actually mean, by the way? I've actually heard that phrase several times, but I don't know what it means. Hello, Baron. Got the gym badge? Nice one. Oh, there you are. I'm trying to find out more about the Darkest Day, of course. Hey, hold on. Yes, there's a tapestry in this very restaurant. It's a little Scooby-Doo, but whatever. Oh, wait, what's this? A 5th tapestry! The heroes look sad, and where are the sword and shield? What's the meaning of this picture? Perhaps when their duty was completed, they went into some kind of sleep? I mean, you see gravestones there. God, that wouldn't even surprise me, Tesla. Based on the statues we saw at the Stow side, the sword and shield were actually 2 Pokemon, right? That's right. You remember the Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them? Either the sword or the shield? Yeah, it was the shield. You met them? Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right? And the Slumbering Weald? Exactly. The mad Pokemon we ran into in the fog. Do you think that could have been it? Oh, that's right. You lot have been in the Slumbering Weald. I only started on this journey because my gran told me to, but this is turning out to be fun. You gotta tell me more. How about we discuss it over a meal? Yes, please. Fascinating. Alright, next thing we gotta do now that we're done eating is look around Sir Chester. Let's inspect the hero's bath. Well, okay. Yeah, I think they decided this time around, rather than having the professor, they wanted to have Sonia. Because, like, Magnolia has basically had no presence in this game at all. She gave us a Pokedex and was like, alright, bye. Actually, she didn't give us a Pokedex, did she? Sonia did. Whatever. They say this is where 2 heroes came to soothe their wounds after the battle to bring down the evil presence long ago. Nowadays, only Pokemon really use the hero's bath, though. Who are the heroes that bathe there? I'll have to look into that. You 2 met a mysterious Pokemon back on the Slumbering Weald. Perhaps you 2 can become the new heroes. Nah, Hop's pathetic. Well, like some hero waving around a sword and shield? Pull the other one. Though I guess I'd fancy a sword if I had to take my pick. Ha ha. What kind of battle do you think the heroes had back then? Why don't we show her? Okay, I'm not actually set up for fighting at all right now. So this could suck. Oh, I don't know, Gum Gum. I'd have to think about that. He's got a full 5 at this point, looks like now. Sorry, I was about to say 6, but I'm wrong. He has 5. Oh yeah, this is gonna really suck. I have 1 fighting Pokemon on me right now. Yeah, sorry, Cloud of the Stars. You're gonna be my sacrifice. I saved before this, after the gym fight, so whatever. Hops is like, nah! You brought your leveling Pokemon! Now I can get revenge! So here's how this is gonna work. Tesla, you're either gonna solo this, or I'm gonna reload the save. These are our options here. Now, there was an option to decline it, Baron. So, you know, ooh. I noticed that, Omega Legion. Just keep going, Tesla. Just keep going. I need you to hit harder than that, Tesla. Because he's about to hit pretty hard. And you don't have a lot of HP, as we've already established. I was hoping that would one-shot him, actually. So, yep, you're dead. Alright. Well, that sucks. Time to start cycling. No, hang on. I got this. Hey, Hourglass. I'm sick. But, you know, shrug. Yes, the Horde versus Alliance, Gum Gum. That is a dumb war. Yeah, Hail is actually going to kill it before I'm even... Like, even if everything went perfectly, Hail will kill it before I'm done. So, shrug. That's an interesting question, Hourglass. Would you say the Dominion War was done? Honest question. And down. Yep. I'd like to say I'm just rubbing it in, but mostly I'm just not set up for fighting. I'm set up for leveling. Yeah, Stormcloak versus the Empire is another fun one. Alright, Tesla, if you don't manage this, we're gonna have some words here. Okay? Okay, good boy. Which group, Gum Gum? Because we just named like 3. How many eggs you got left? Snorlax. Ah, frickin' Snorlax. Hang on. Because the... Oh, I can't think of their names. The Nazis pushed them into it. The elven Nazis. I can't think of their names. Thalmor, thank you. Yeah, Ulfric is also very much to blame. Very much so. God dang it, fine, whatever. Oh, right, Dream Whisperer. You're about to fight a trainer. Okay, hang on. Hi, Colgrim. He's still got one more, too. Let's go ahead and hedge our bets a little bit. I hate to play defensively, but... You can tell I have low defenses because I've got 11 levels on this guy, and he can 3-shot me. At some point, paralysis is going to kick in. Then I'll be able to actually recover a little bit. And get Raya back up. Hang on, I'm missing your point, Saldir. Hang on. Yeah, no, I don't get it, Saldir. What are you saying? Help me out. Paralysis has not procced once yet, by the way. Yeah, I got 60 of these things, Hops. How many do you have? No, it's very stupid, Gum Gum. Basically... Oh my god. Okay, so there's... the Horde. Then there's the Demonic Horde. Which is, believe it or not, a separate organization and entity. Now, the Demonic Horde, they were evil. They were the bad guys. They were the Nazis, right? Now, the Fel Horde we're not even at yet. This is even before the Fel Horde was a thing. Although, I suppose you could say that. But yeah, what we're seeing is basically, as Baron says, puts it, a cycle of revenge. Because the Fel Horde attacked people, so people hate orcs. Excuse me, the Demonic Horde attacked people, so people hate orcs. So orcs defend themselves against humans, which means humans defend themselves against the Horde, so the Horde defends themselves against humans. It just goes around in a circle. And every now and again they go back to war for usually a very stupid reason. They have not... I cannot believe he hasn't been paralyzed yet. This is actually getting stupid. See you around, SJ. Look at this. Paralysis hasn't procced once. Not once. Is it still paralyzed? It's still paralyzed. It's still paralyzed. I don't know, Stringer. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna be risky real quick. As long as this doesn't kill me, I should be okay. Oh, God. It's Scottish Warrior. I always knew you were secretly evil, Scottish Warrior. But I forgive you. Thank you very, very much, sir, for the 22 months of support. Much obliged. And I assume you want to put that towards Cyberpunk. Oh my god, Paralyzed procced. It's a frickin' miracle. Now he's going to use a Hyper Potion. Yeah, he's going to use a Hyper Potion. Oh my god, he didn't use a Hyper Potion. Holy crap. Alright, we'll put it towards Cyberpunk, if that's what you want. We got another few months on that one, I think. March? February? I don't remember. It's kind of coming up. Ah, see, Syeldir, that's a valid statement to have. April, apparently, April. However, it's also incredibly wrong. Syeldir is so wrong that he's the FTC right now. I'm sorry, that's mean. I don't mean that at all. It is still wrong, though. And I can prove it. But I'm not going to, because that would involve talking. And we all know I can't talk and play games at the same time. Which one is March? I've lost track of all the release dates at this point, Shukor. So, do you remember how the Dominion made themselves known, Syeldir? What the hell is that? That's your final Pokemon? I don't even know what that is. Can I say I like how he's trying out different Pokemon every battle, by the way? That's actually really cool. That's right, Syeldir! Funnily enough, you could have also mentioned how they destroyed the Odyssey during a rescue mission, by the way, after kidnapping high-ranking members of the opposite side. So they wiped out a colony of civilians, and they kidnapped Cisco, and then when a rescue attempt was put on Cisco, they destroyed the Odyssey. So you could argue how much that is feasible, how much that's tolerable. And I will actually admit that the Federation's response is not something I'm in favor of, because I'm not. But the Dominion started it in basically every way. This is ignoring the fact that Dominion is incredibly evil. That is not true, Syeldir. Invading space involves intent, especially from a legal perspective. What Cisco did was happened to fly in an area and then ended up getting involved with being trapped in an... Speaking of which, actually, we could go even further than this, by the way. Because what actually happened was the Dominion put forward a... I forget the name of it. But they basically tried to put a double agent. I'm not pulling it technically. The specific method by which they captured Cisco was they tried to insert a double agent into the Cisco camp. Remember? They sent a Vorta after him, who pretended to be on his side, who was then captured along with him by the Jem'Hadar. That is a premeditated action, legally and in reality land. Like, I'm sorry. No, the Dominion really were the aggressors. This is ignoring the fact that the Dominion tried to destroy an entire star system, which included an inhabited planet and a lot of ships from 3 separate empires. That's one nobody ever brings up. Nobody ever brings that up. I don't know, Maria Graywell. Like, you remember when the Dominion... That is beyond an act of war. That is horrific. And no one brings that up. And the Federation's like, we're not going to war. The Federation wouldn't actually... From Star Trek, J. Maria Graywell. The Federation wouldn't actually go to war for another year and a half, I think, after the incident where the Dominion attempted to destroy an entire star system filled with people. Yeah, the reason I get so this is funny because I think Salder and I are actually kind of similarly down on the Federation, but I think it's for completely different reasons. In my case, what the Federation should have done is gone to frickin' war. You know what they did instead? Oh no, we don't want war. No, we don't want war. No, we don't want war. And the Dominion, God, okay, so the Dominion captured other people to, straight up kidnapped the entire command staff of Deep Space Nine in order to try and investigate how much they would resist Dominion rule, the holodeck simulation thing. They tried multiple times to kidnap specific individuals. That's across multiple episodes. I'm not going to name individual examples there. They tried to destroy the star system. They managed to secure a local beachhead with the Cardassians, and then used that to absolutely push back and start curb stomping not only the Klingons, but the Maquis. And then, after all this, and then they just started sending ships through the wormhole. Like every few days. Just more, and more, and more. And more, and more, and more, until finally it was Sisko who was specifically like, okay, we need to do something to stop them from getting their entire fleet onto this side of the quadrant. I'm going to be real for a second. If the Federation had tried to, mine the wormhole, before the Dominion sent thousands of ships, thousands, that's not a made-up number, by the way, of ships through that wormhole, they might have actually had a chance at frickin' winning the Dominion War. Instead, they were basically like, okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna let you step on me. Okay, yep, nope, keep stepping on me. Yep, Okay, you're starting to break my neck. Okay, my neck is at the point of breaking. Maybe now, when I am at my weakest possible position, now I'll push back. Yeah, it was a lot, Sildir. I forget the exact number. I looked it up for the rumination recently. It was a lot. And by the way, as a fresh reminder, if not for Odo, individually, as well as multiple repeated basic miracles, the Federation was still going to lose the Dominion War. I'm not even counting the reinforcement fleet. Hang on, let's get that past this cutscene. Hang on. So, yep, going to the Sunbling Weald. I'm going to keep challenging the gym, and you're going to fail. Bye, Hops. Okay, as his rival, you wouldn't like it either. Oh, I'll see you. Bye. Sorry, just wanted to change the music there. I'm not even counting the fact that thousands of Dominion ships were vanished from the wormhole. Remember... And trust me, I just went through Season 6 and Season 7. Even after the fact that thousands of reinforcement ships didn't show up, the Federation was still losing the Dominion War. That was why In the Pale Moonlight happened. Because they were losing. And they needed the Romulans on their side to equal it out. And guess what happens after that? They continued to lose. Even with the Romulans, Klingons, and Federation united, and no reinforcements, and a cut-off wormhole, they were still losing the Dominion War. Anyway, sorry, I just had to get all that out because it drives me nuts. Gum, I hope you heard all that, because if you ever wonder why I say the Federation are peace-loving beatniks, that is the exact reason why. There is a difference between loving peace and letting someone step all over you with spiked boots in order to maintain the peace. There's a difference there. Okay, moving on. Cleats, thank you. There was an actual term for that. I was thinking, I couldn't think of the damn term. I've always mentally believed that the Dominion committed, like, a huge chunk of its forces to the war. Like, probably the overwhelming majority of its fleet was committed to the war. That's just my opinion on that. Because, that's how war usually goes, right? Even in real-life terms, when the Ottoman Empire declared war on the Persians, they sent their army after Persia. Like they had some local militia stuff back home, but that was the army hitting Persia, you know? Okay, so I need a lot of levels. Well, let's go get our surf thing, shall we? Was the first Federation ship made specifically for war? I'm not sure. I suppose it depends on who you ask. You could argue it's the Defiant, but... There's no way you're letting us near Spikemoth, and it means we can't let you go on Route 9. It's Team Yell's duty to cheer on this lovely dreadnought, and we get to stop people from heading out over the water. I mean, that could be it, we odds. They literally could have just been, oh, well, it's another organization. Let's make friends with them like we always do. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is I can make it so that Rodham bikes ride on the water. Ah, we meet again, my young Gym Challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you the bike. So, do you think you can do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson or two? It's our duty to protect Dreadnought, and that means you're going to give up on the Gym Challenge. It looks like you need some convincing, so how about a Pokemon battle? Love Team Yell. That's true, Kira White Noise. The first of the escort class, if I'm not mistaken. Sheesh! Okay, yeah, you're not ready for these. This is a dark Pokemon, too. Whatever. Tesla, go solo things again. God dang it. I'm very quickly reaching the point where I'm going to have to stop actually trying to raise Pokemon and just pick my team and go with it. I hate doing that. Oh, absolutely. The Sovereign class ship, that's a battleship. Absolutely. That's also going to the design documents for the people who literally sketched and designed the Sovereign. It was designed to look more like a warship. Who's this? I hate to be inefficient about it, though, Blackfile, you know? Like, every Pokemon I'm not raising right now is wasted experience, which I hate wasting experience. Best looking Star Trek warship, in my opinion? Can I cheat? Oh, absolutely, Platty, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go ahead and just... yeah. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to beat the game, and I'm going to do the post-game, and then I'm going to put the game down and move on to the next game, because I have a job to do. That's, if I'm being honest, and I'll go ahead and be real about this, I've been selfish, because I've actually wanted to go and capture and take my time and blah, blah, blah. And I shouldn't be. It's starting to work, go up against my schedule and my job, and I need to just get on with it. So, in terms of just sheer opinion, I would probably, or visual opinion, visual perspective, whatever. I can't think of words right now. I would probably go with a ship that is exclusive to STO, Hourglass, which is the Jem'Hadar Carrier, which they added with the DS9 expansion. It is a very pretty ship. It basically looks like a Star Destroyer, so I admit I'm biased towards it in general. Thank you, Vigilant. Yes, that one. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think we need to sit down after this fight and actually figure out my final team. And then just use that going forward. No, I haven't seen anyone yet, Colgrim. I may have to go ahead and do the, make another account trick. Oh, he's gonna ride Dreadnought. We got an idea. We can get on Dreadnought first. Alright, get a move on, Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. God, I love Team Yell. Seems you've come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? You having fun? Cube. Easy answer. Borg win a lot of encounters. Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your Rotom bike on the water too? Well, guess what? You can. Alright, let's go ahead and go do what I just said I was going to do. Let's figure out our final team, shall we? Which one was the Crossfield? Oh, it's from Discovery, that's why I don't know it. No voting for final Pokemon. I'm gonna sit down and think about this. Like, put some real thought into this. Because I've been thinking about this whole time. Believe it or not, I get Borg versus such and such questions all the time, nobody, so. Okay, so let's get some good music going. Which will be right here. I think. There we go. Yep, this is the song. Okay, just making sure. No, I do not, Baron. Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better or worse, Dakota, I get Warhammer 40k versus such and such questions all the frickin' time, too. Alright, so. I was thinking about having Tessie in my final team. Like, legit. But I don't know anything about that. Same with that one. This one is not. So you go over here. Let me think about this for a second. Well, I'm a man of my word. So one way or another, this is in my final team. I mean, I'd live anywhere in Pokemon. You kidding me, Baron? Yes. Yes. I don't have to deal with the FTC in Pokemon. I don't have to live in fear that I won't be able to keep doing my job in a month in Pokemon. Which is something I've lived in which is something I've had to live with in real life many times. I imagine some of you in chat have actually experienced that very unique and particular fear of not being sure if you're going to have a job in a month. You ever have that one? Don't have to worry about that here. Okay, so. I do think I'm going to bring Lord Harrimont. It's alright, Hourglass. It's not for me. If I'm going to use a dragon, I'm going to use the Ghost Dragon. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. That's a good question, Weods. I don't know. And as much as I like Tessie, we're probably going to go ahead and bow that out, too. And ditto for this one. So, We've got Ice and Bug, Lightning, and Dark. Grass, just straight grass. Water. See, I was thinking either doing the Cursola or leaving that slot for the Ghost Dragon. I really want a Ghost Dragon, I'll be honest. Yeah, do you have a Ditto, Maverick? If not, I can get you a Ditto. Because I've got 2. I really want a Ghost Dragon in my party. So we'll leave the other slot for Ghost Dragon, because that just sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Maverick. I appreciate that. So that leaves us 1 slot free. So we can go with Fairy Psychic, Poison Electric, Fighting Dark, mostly Dark, really. Fire, we can do either of those for fire. Probably Cinderace for fire, honestly. That's a good question, Golgrim. I'm not sure. Hang on. So, likelihood levels. Well, what's... do I have a Psychic? I do not, do I? Not that I need Psychic. So, like, in the running here. Well, I already have a Ghost. As much as I like Cursola, I should probably save that, so... I already have an Electric, but I don't have a Poison. But Poison's not really good for much. It's just cool. So we can do... Whoa! Hang on, Saldier. I have to actually scroll up to see that. Holy crap. Let's just make the chat a lot bigger. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, funnily enough, Silder, that's kind of the direction STO took them, and I agree with you, actually. You remember the episode, Faith, Treachery, and the Great River, Silder, by chance? It's a Season 6 episode, I want to say. I love that episode, for many reasons. But one of my favorites is Wayun 6, I think, is talking about the possibility of Odo taking over the Dominion and turning it into a benevolent dictatorship. You know, use the Jem'Hadar for good, right? And something about that just was like, yes! Yes! Do that! Because the problem with the Dominion, really, let's just be honest with ourselves, the problem with the Dominion is the Founders. They are the core of evil that makes the Dominion an evil entity. They're severe, just genocidally evil, messed up garbage is why the Dominion is an evil entity. So if we could fix that... Like, I'm not saying that the Dominion would turn good without the Founders, but they have no possibility to be anything other than evil with the existence of the Founders. And I'm not even going to mention the STO developments on this, because, you know, duh. Okay, so hang on. I need one more. So here's what I'm thinking for my possibilities for the final slot. What are you thinking, guys? Like, I'll take advice on this one for the final slot. I admit I really want Ponyta. Like, I really want Ponyta in the team, just because it's a cool Pokemon, and I like to pick my favorites. Like, if I was just picking, you know, without desire to win, I'd probably go with Ponyta, and I'd probably get rid of Lord Harrimont and swap him out for that guy. And do that. Which I could do. But I'm going to be fighting a high-level Charizard. I need to be ready for that high-level Charizard. So, personally I do. Hourglass, it's just not immediately. It would take them time and effort. That's true. Dream Whisperer. Hmm. Yeah, what are my other water options? I do have the Dreadnought Blackfile, who's actually pretty awesome when I pulled him out. And I've got Mavericarp. That would be apropos. But no, unfortunately, Mavericarp just has way too many weaknesses to be in a final team. I can't justify bringing him. No, Courier doesn't strike me as peaceful stupid, sorry. And to answer your earlier question, I don't think they need to stop being a moral entity. That's not where I was going with that. I don't think it's a bad thing. Yes, I do have the Diesel Edge there. You know what? Yeah, let's bring Blackfile. Let's do it. Sorry, Potato. You're awesome, but yeah, let's frickin' do it. Let's bring the Dreadnought. I'm gonna need to get some moves on him. So we're gonna have a Ponytail. So I'm gonna have Psychic, Rock, Water, excuse me, Pure Grass, Pure Electric, Ice Bug, and Dragon Ghost. That's some pretty decent coverage. That's not total coverage, but that's pretty decent. And we have a counter for the Charizard, which we know is coming. Oh, that's right. Charizard's flying fire, so yeah. Yeah, make sure it's not a why not Maverick. Yeah, no, I think I'm happy with this. We just need to get some. So Tesla, I'm actually gonna put you in the back. You're decent level. You're my only decent leveled Pokemon, really. You have been dragging me through so much. Like, my next highest is in the 40s. Yeah, 39, 39, 40. You're 50. Let's see how many candies we've got right now, shall we? I suppose I should think about that, too. I'm thinking of what items to give them to hold. I could give Hardstone or Mystic Water to Blackfile. What do you think? I'm leaning towards the Rock, honestly. Yeah, okay. So we'll give him the Rock. And, okay, what else do we got here? Actually, I like using Leftovers. Leftovers is a great item. It's one of my favorite items in the game. But usually I give that to my Heavy, which could be the Ghost Dragon. Or it could be Blackfile. Yeah, Leftovers is awesome. I don't even know how to get a Larvitar. But as for getting a Spirit Corsola, yeah, give me a second. Button. I know how to hit my buttons, I swear. God. Well, I mean, I'm actually kind of with you on that, Saldir. I know, right, Dakota? But at the same time, I have to admit that like, given the choice, I'd probably rather live in the Federation, like, as a civilian, than anywhere else. What am I looking for? I'm looking for you. Don't worry, I know we're breeding again, but don't worry, we're just doing the one thing real quick. We won't be here long. I really love how they sped this up, by the way. My friend Gary was playing this. He's like, okay, so I'm going to start breeding, and then I got to do 50 other things. Oh, they already have an egg. Holy crap. Oh, the egg already hatched. Holy crap. Yes, this is for a good cause. Maverick needs a Corsola, and I need a ghost dragon. Oh, no, I didn't Hourglass. I'll have to check that like after I do this. I'll do it while I hatch this thing. And actually, I would agree, Saldir. Federation is the place to live in during peacetime. Which is why they need something like the Peaceful Jem'Hadar or whatever. There we go. So there's our Corsola egg, probably. And let's go ahead and get him back. Okay, so this bun. Getting used to the shortcuts. That's here? Yes. The street market. Yeah, me too, Maverick. Especially with the upgraded bike. Alright, so first of all, what do you sell? Reaper Cloth. Don't actually want a Reaper Cloth. Quick Claws next. I mean, I guess I could buy a Reaper Cloth. There's no reason not to. Someone else might need one. Can I just say I like that for one of the few times in my Pokemon career, I actually like... I have to think about other people and what they might need rather than just my own needs. Like, that's actually enjoyable. Yes and no, respectively, Linkensky. Yeah, I like the teamwork of it, exactly. So let's go back here. Hey, Chloe Light. I understand being busy. Yeah, ironically, if there were not network issues... I mean, I really like the multiplayer features in this game a lot. Speaking of which... Damn, they're still doing maintenance. That sucks. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That sucks. Should be in the... Yeah, egg's right there, dude. Tesla. Good thing to check on, but the egg is right there. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look something up while I do this. One-handed up-looking. I mean, that is kind of what I would say, Gum Gum. Let's see. I know, XM. Yeah, when we actually need the network and it's completely offline, what do I need to look up? I need to look up this. Is it Larvitar? No, what's before Larvitar? I don't remember what it's called. What does Tyranitar start as? It is Larvitar? Okay. Oh, that's right, because Pupitar is the second one. Alright, here we go. Lake of Outrage. Which I think we can actually go to, but it requires the right weather conditions. So, which one of these is the Lake of Outrage? There it is, right there. Since we can go there now. So it needs to be overcast or intense sun, which I suppose I can check really quick. And yeah, I can finally get those stones and finish that off. That doesn't look like overcast or intense sun. I'm not even sure what that is. Excuse me. Hit. Ah, still can't capture it. Second time I've seen one of these. And it's too high level for me to capture still. By 6. So... Ha! Nice. Damn. Looks like this is a sandstorm. Which is a shame, because... Yeah. The hell is that? Another focus sash. Oh, of course, Gum Gum. There's a Drillbur, which I'll need to get if not. Don't worry, I'm not going to go on a catching spree. There's a Shiny Stone, which I think I actually still need. Dusk Stone. Firestone, I know I need one of those. Thunderstone, which I need 2 of. Waterstone, which I actually don't think I need at this point. Leaf Stone. Ice Stone, which I need 2 of. Dawn Stone. Don't think I need that. Is that everything? Okay. That's a frickin' larva. That's a Pupitar. That's a Pupitar. Oh god, are they too high level for me to catch? Oh no. I'm gonna be mad if I can't catch that Pupitar. That is a 5% chance to show up. I'm not going to be able to catch this guy. I'm going to try it, but I'm not going to be able to catch him, and it's going to piss me off. And I'm going to officially give a negative for that, because it's dumb. Ah, it's dumb. Why is this a thing? Negative to gameplay. There we go. Like, this is something I've been debating as a negative for a while. Because it really, if we're just being honest, this is stupid. There are so many other ways to do this other than just, you physically are incapable of catching this Pokemon. You can make it so they don't show up until you can catch them. That's relatively simple to code. You can make it so you can't use them until you catch them. That's been done in every Pokemon game since the very first one. You can make it so you catch them, and I think Weouds mentions this idea, you put them into the bank and you can't get them until you get to a certain gym point. There are so many ways around this. And instead, there's the Pokemon that's super rare and only shows up during certain weather types, and I can't catch it. I am physically incapable. Here, check this out. Watch this. I'm going to throw a Pokeball. Watch this. You can't throw a Pokeball. It literally will not let you throw a Pokeball. God. And yes, the Godzilla Pokemon just killed the Mothra Pokemon. Oh, absolutely, Gum Gum. So yeah, another negative to gameplay. While we're here, though, there's something I've been debating, and I think I'm going to go ahead and add a story positive for this. Run! God, game. Doc and Spreadsheet. Those are 2 new ones for me. Freaking really? I've heard one person say, well, you don't want to have the player have too high up level Pokemon. So, A, these aren't exactly stellar Pokemon. B, we could get these legit anyways. And C, you don't need to make them high level. Anyways. I'm adding a story positive. It's a very minor story positive, but it's a story positive nonetheless. Actually, this is not yet codified. Yeah, they also give X candy like candy. So obviously levels isn't exactly their problem. I don't know. What the hell is the name of our rival? I actually can't think of his name. Hop, thank you. So a theoretical plus to story. We'll see where that goes. It's basically for characterization, just to summarize. What am I doing? That's hysterical, Gum Gum. Ooh, 50 watts. Or do you mean, like, should I use a thing on this? I could use a thing on this. Oh, I don't have any on me. Oh, I can catch this. Oh, sure, whatever. I'll make one attempt at it, because I'm just not in the mood right now. There you go, we failed. Alright, let's move on. Today is more Pokemon, comma, probably for the next few days, honestly, period. What is it standing on? What the hell is that? Yeah, it's almost time for lunch break. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and break for lunch kind of early. So